Hi everybody, I'm going to do a quick card tutorial. This is going to be a simple card, and I'm using this stamp set, Inkadiknado. It's all leaves, and I'm going to be using Archival inks in all three of these colors. So we've got Sepia, Coffee, Sienna, and Pale Ochre. And I'm going to start off with the yellow one first. And I'm taking the stamp that has all these little leaves on it. What I'm going to do is just load up this with ink. And I'm only going to be doing half a card. And I need a scratch piece of paper before I start stamping, because I always stamp off the card piece. So hopefully you can still see that. And I'm only going to be doing 1/2 because my plan is to do this in fall colors. And you notice this came out a little colorful here is because I already started a background on one of these. And mixing the colors, it's pretty easy. You could just kind of lightly tap, go into something, and then go into another color. You can get a background leaf that looks kind of like your fall leaves. So it doesn't really matter the way you put it into the ink. Just start with the lightest color and then go into the darker colors, which is fine. And I'll go ahead and kind of do that again. And we'll just do a dark one down here in the corner. There we go. I am going to be putting a black message across here, so that little boo-boo doesn't matter. And I'll just put some other leaves over here. Lightness doesn't bother me either. Okay, so that's the quick base of the card. I'm going to, it's 6x4 by the way, and I've cut out a piece of black cardstock to go underneath it, and the black cardstock is 6 1/4 by 4 1/4 and gives you a nice little border like that. Cap up these inks. Now I went ahead and I did a leaf, a single leaf out of here, the nice big one here, and I just did it on cardstock, and I did it the same way I did these. Just took all 4 inks, put it on, and I made this leaf here. Now the sparkles, excuse me, the sparkles you see here are, if I can find it, Renee Bouquet shop. It's right there on the bottle. Okay, and this is the diamond cut glass. And I sprinkled that on here. I glued it down with diamond glaze water-based dimensional adhesive. It comes out really thin, and I just put a thin layer down in spots, put the glass down, shaked off the excess, and then I fussy cut it out. And I'm going to be placing it here on the card. That's why I left this space empty. And taking a piece of black cardstock, I will be doing a little sentiment across here. That sentiment is going to be out of this set here. It's called My Creative Time, This and That. I'll leave a link down below, and I'll be using Enjoy the Simple Things in Life. I will be using the VersaFine or Versamark, which is your water base or your embossing, and I'm going to emboss it in white. And scoot this out of the way. I will use the Misty for that because I am not good at just sticking it in here. So I'm just going to take a black piece of paper, a thin one. I'm going to take the stamp out of the set, going to lay it down on the paper here, make sure it's kind of sort of straight. Then I'm going to magnet down, push the drawer open, give it a tap, and it should stay on there. I'm going to use this powder to make sure the embossing comes out just right. The grease on your fingers can get all over your paper, and the embossing stuff will stick to that also. And then I just ink this one up here and dump it over. And you'll see the impression there. And then we just run the powder, which I'm using is the white powder. Another piece of paper would be good, and we just sprinkle it on top. Dust it off. And I'll use a brush to get the rest of that off. Just a paintbrush here. I'll take this extra off of it that didn't come off. I'm sorry, you didn't get to see that. Okay, now I'm going to take it over to the heat gun and I'm going to emboss it. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is what it looks like after it's been done with the heat gun. And then you just wipe off the extra powder that's on there with your finger. I'm going to be putting everything down with double-sided tape, and I will show you how to put the card together. This is my foam tape. It's very thin, so I'm going to probably put a couple on the back. It's double-sided too. I just put it on like that. Sorry you can't see it. Take off the tape, and then since I'm going to do this so it's higher, I'm just gonna place this one on top and this one on top, and then I'll peel off these pieces, and that's height is higher. And then I will find a nice place to stick that down. And something like that looks good. Okay, then I'm going to get some sequins. Okay, here are my sequins, and they come in different sizes, and I'm going to sprinkle a few around here. If I want some big ones. I don't think I got all the little ones out this time. One big one, I think, on the other side here. There we go, some different sizes. Okay. I'm not going to put that many on there. I just wanted to get some out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use this diamond glaze and stick some of these down. So there are the sequins on it, and the sparkle on the leaf is really cool, and all that's left to do is attach it to the card base, which is going to be the 6 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then I will show you pictures at the end on the finished product. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.